passionate food person. I love the whole local, eat close to home, buy your food close to home sort of thing, and it's very much the way the Italians cook and live, and my background in my family is Italian, so I just like to live my life that way and wanted to share that. I made actually a very simple pasta dish in which the ingredients were local sausage, leeks, portobello mushrooms, but it could be any kind of mushrooms, with a cream sauce, garlic, and cheese on the top of the pasta, which is also local. I went to the Stratford Chef School the very first year that the chef school actually ran. And at that point in time, I wasn't planning on going to chef school, but it was one of those things that just happened, and I'm grateful for, because I had a great opportunity to learn a lot about food, but also connect with people that were in the food industry, and just opened up the world in a different way than I had planned at that point in my life. So it was a very positive thing. This is fettuccine. It might not be the ideal noodle to go with this pasta sauce, but it's local, and it's, you can get it here. The shapes of the pasta have a lot to do, and the sauces have a lot to do with how they hold the sauce. So this kind of pasta would actually be good with something that has a little more shape to it. Okay, so salt in the water. So it's always good to have a lot of water when you're boiling pasta. Okay, and I like that these are portioned. So
Is that dry pasta or is it more fresh?
it's dry.
Okay.
It's dry. You wanna?
No, I don't. No.
So,
Yep.
okay. So that should take about 10 minutes to cook. And if people are, do you cook pasta a lot? I mean, most people do.
Yeah.
Cook pasta a lot, yeah? Yeah. So you want it al dente, right? Which means you can feel it under your tooth, so it's not mushy, it's not soft, but it's not hard. So it's just that little, if you actually open up the pasta when it's cooked, you can see a little fine line that's still not quite the same color because it's not quite cooked all the way through. So that's al dente pasta.
Terry was so graceful and gracious and easygoing doing it, and it was very relaxing. It was very enjoyable.
Well, I was a photographer before I went to chef school, and that's how I earn my living now. But why I wanted to connect it is because what I see, photography's become, everybody takes photos, numerous photos, puts them out online, Twitter, Instagram, and all of that. And I see so many food photos posted with descriptions of really lovely meals that the food doesn't look good. It doesn't do the food justice. So I just wanted to give a little bit of encouragement to, if you can't get a good photo, not post it, right? Just describe the food kind of thing. But also just a couple little techniques to help improve that photography. So there we have our pasta. If you have your phones and you want to take photos, you can get them out, and I'll talk a little bit about that. What I'm going to do, it's not a beautiful looking because it's all brown, right? So I'm going to add cheese, and because I do want it to look prettier, I'm going to put some sage leaves right in it. So with your phones, if you want to take a photo of this, there are a few different things you can think about. One is you want to think about the angle. When you go into a restaurant and you take photos of your food, most of the time you're sitting down, you're taking them looking down. But often the best picture, if you look, is from a lower angle. So if you got in here, like try getting in nice and tight in here. It's not a lot of, the light is fluorescent in here, so it's a different, let's see, is that better?
It sure is.
Sure better, okay.
You're an okay picture.
Okay. Okay. So you can look down. You can go also from an angle, but you can also skew things slightly. And often the best food photos are ones that are tighter, skewed, or you can put it into a context. So in here, you're in a kitchen, people are cooking, so you can tell the story of it. You know, if you go into a restaurant and you're eating, you can have, the glasses or the cutlery or something else incorporated into it. Paying attention to the angle that you're shooting from, but also pay attention to the composition. So always check what's in the corners of your picture, because that's often where something is like, you know, you wouldn't want this in the shot, right? And you wouldn't want, but what's wrong with that? Yeah, so you know, you could do something like that. Light is really important and very key to photography, and you often have no control over that, but like I said, turn the flashes off.
I loved the way she took the pork, that she took the pork out of the casings rather than cut up. And the nice creamy texture of the sauce was delicious. Well, I'll probably have to sign up for a photography class now. No, never used flash, so I won't do that again. I won't be posting the ugly flash photos on my Facebook page.
And Terry was right. I mean, you got to give the restaurant and the chef credit. So her showing us how to properly take a picture adds, you know, helps with the restaurants and the chef to show their product a lot better to the public.
It's fun to be part of a community that has all these things happening, and I learn something every time I turn around. There's something new happening, and I get to meet new people, and it's wonderful.